Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Aether and Iron. Let's see, I think we want to head over to... well, we need to head over to one of these three things. I'm just wondering if one of them is more likely than the others to maybe sell us some vehicles. I'd really like to get a better one for Luca. So I think he could benefit from just having... even if it's just more weight capacity. I'm going to go to the racing track. You never know. Maybe they'll sell cars here.
And overgrown fields like a bee, until I'm drawn to a flower made of colorful paper. The ground around it's ringed by footprints. A group was here recently.
Okay. Oh, we're looking for the dance. Alright, okay, well that was so much for that, I guess. Let's go to Disused Museum. It'll probably be the third location we go to, whichever order we'd have done it in.
The museum's a sealed-up mausoleum. Its headstone, a weathered sign, reads closed permanently due to crimes against human decency. So why is the lock on the side door brand new? I pick the lock, and the gallery door opens its polished floors and uncovered displays to me. Someone's been taking care of the place, and they've left a canvas inviting guest messages. Among the heartfelt appreciations, initials, and doodles, a cartoon Annie sulks in a corner.
Let's go to the club. Rule of three.
The spotlighted reader boards filled up with names, but I somehow doubt Charity Grissom's short stories of the soul would have headlined during the place's club days. I snoop the stacks of dry reading material and breathe stale air until I find something shiny hidden away in the back room. A projector stocked with bootleg film reels. I'm halfway back to the car when someone calls me out.
Excuse me? Are you lost, miss?
Yeah, I was looking for something. Must have been somewhere else. The woman's eyes glide from me to my latest search site.
Woman?
I keep my face calm as I unlock the car, but I turn the key fast as she follows my coattails.
Are you looking for the recreational jump group?
This isn't a woman's voice.
Sweat pours off her brow, eyes twitching like a bug expecting a newspaper. Fortunately for the both of us, she'd said exactly what I needed to hear. Might be. Know where I can find them?
Grayson's having it over at the garage.
Garage.
Better hop to it.
Hurrah! I'm more excited about that than the quest. I want to see what they got stuff I can buy. If they have, hopefully I've got the money for it. I probably can sell some
Between
stuff.
the drawn shutters, the barren front lot, and the sign flipped to closed, the garage was a lonely shack, a blemish on the side of the road to somewhere. Walking up tells a different story. The ground rhythmically pounds beneath my feet while the shutters bleed clandestine murmurs.
Holy smokes! You hear that? This is it! The floating dance hall!
Yeah, I hear. Now, let's figure out how we're getting inside without spooking them off.
Benny. It's a 27%. We need to roll 9 on this. We might as well try. Yeah. Oh, we were close. We were close. Oh well.
A yawning vent rests above the peeling mailbox. I do my best impression of a cat and clamber up, curling my claws into the edge of the vent to pull myself up for a listen. Faint echoes drift through the steel tunnel. Before I can make out a rumble of exhaust from a distant shuffle, my knuckles begin to ache. I adjust my grip, but my glove slips. Next thing I know, my head's ringing, I'm flat on my ass, and I'm left staring up at Benny's concerned face. Seconds later, the door slams open.
What in the heck is going on here?
I saw a mouse. The man in the suit helps me up. There's a layer of sweat on his calloused palms, and a second's worth of tremors in his fingers.
Yeah, there are mice everywhere is why I'm here. I'm inspecting the building. You should go. Who knows how many more there are.
Inspection, huh? Place don't look so bad to me. In fact, up close, I'd say it looks to be of a respectable quality.
It's all on the inside. There are termites, rats, all kinds of unpleasant stuff. But don't be alarmed. We're doing a deep clean to get the garage back in order.
Let's just be direct.
Any idea when you'll be done? I was in the mood for some recreational jumping. A light clicks on behind the man's eyes, exposing the seams of his drab, bureaucratic veneer.
Oh, soon then, probably. What sort of jumping do you enjoy, miss?
The kind you can tap your feet to. Used to jump around a lot with my pals, Lindy, Fox, and Charles. Look, cards on the table. You're Grayson, right? The Joe running the floating dance hall?
Yeah, I am. Nice to meet you too, and you are?
Gia Randazzo. And this is Benny. Group we're with wants to hire you for a party.
Oh, sure. But how many people you got coming? I got something planned in the tunnels next week. We can get another 5 or so, if they're hip enough to party with Aether Iron.
Looking for something a lot bigger. Need a community-wide shindig. Something to remind folks around here what it was like to let their hair down. The sooner, the better. Grayson looks at me like I'm talking about moving the moon. He brings himself back to the comfort of Earth with a cough.
Wow, dang, that's a lot to drop on a fella.
Can't do it?
No, it's not that I don't know how, but there are reasons we're partying it up in the middle of nowhere. Nation's Crusade has a ban on any frivolous and morally suspect music.
Go big or go home.
Look, Grayson, I may not be a party organizer, but I've done my share of gigs. Nothing beats the thrill of pulling off a big one.
Oh, I know, it's just, if we're doing this, we can't do it by halves. It's gonna have to be a lot of work to hustle through. Might be tough on, someone so young.
What, you talking about me? I'm the star reporter for the Crier. I work the streets on the daily. Throwing parties is kid stuff.
With every word, every assurance, Grayson's eyes brighten. Seeming distant possibilities move into focus. Suddenly, moving the moon doesn't seem impossible.
Well, shoot. Why not? Let's do it. Let's throw NC the biggest bash in memory. I gotta finish up here, but meet me at the records building in Meadowlark. Head for the lower door during after hours.
Okay. We do have a garage. Oh, and that's the dance hall. Okay, let's pop into the garage. Some of them actually sell cars, so that might be good. It does. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So, we got 2 heavies, a van, and a truck. We can afford everything here, but not more than one. I kind of want to look at what they offer. So I quite like the fact this is front and back weaponry, like for my grenade thing. This one is left and right. Again. This one has more weight. This one has 1 more AP. But this one has more storage. It's not too bad, because I've got the extra storage I can fit in it. So I'm not so fussed about that. 24 health, 26 health. But we'll be able to get better armor on this one. It's actually got 4 armor slots, loads of weight. I think that's the one I want. Yeah, this is basically an upgrade on what he's using now, but I think we can make this work with the extra weight allowance and stuff. Look at these. So it doesn't seem a lot different here, apart from this one has a bit more storage. This one's got more storage but less weight. This one's got more weight, less storage. But neither one is like a huge upgrade on what she's using now. Whereas this one, I think, will be good. So I'm going to buy it. Yeah, equip now. We'll equip it on Luca. And we'll fit it out. Let's just come out of here. So, oh, wow. Okay. Now, I haven't got much money, but there's a lot of good stuff here. What have we got? Aether Weber. Damages enemy vehicles in a row and applies staggered. Damn, that's probably better than what I'm using now with the gunk. I like that. We've got improved powerhouse engines, so looking at what Gia's using. We're using this, so it's 3 extra AP. It is heavier. So I don't know what that would do to my weight allowance. This is what we're using on our car now, so it would be an improvement on both of theirs. Aether field applies Aether resonance to friendly vehicles, reducing incoming Aether damage. Tank arm, wow. Okay. I might want to sell this gravity maul then to get a bit of cash in. I'm going to sell the license plate. Okay, we've got another improved pistol I can sell. Keep the medium armor for now. I'll sell the match, but they're not worth much. But it all helps. I'm out for 280. Here's 2. We'll come out of here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to swap some stuff around. So if we fit this one out with the stuff from his other van. Ram repulsors, truck thing. Give him forward facing. I'll go with the repulsor. I'd like the stun grenade to fire backwards, I think. Probably got armor, truck. Got the heavy armor he had in his storage. Here's storage. Okay. Right, so now the stuff in the car he's actually driving... Oh no. The stuff in the truck we can take out. So let's just equip. I think it is unequipped. And we'll sell those. Small amount of money. What amount to be 310. This is what G is using at the moment. Applies Aether drained. Which I think is damage over time. The staggered is good, it reduces their AP. Oh, the stun. Oh, the sludge sprayer, I don't think that's worth any money. I think that's something that... because I was hoping to maybe sell that. Oh. I have exactly enough money to buy this, though, for Luca's car. So it's extra AP. Would quite like that, but I think getting him a better engine is probably good. It's what, how much extra? It's 2 extra on what he's using. And then we can give Benny the other one. And then sell this turbo engine. let's get that. I am out of cash. Oops. Let's give Luke powers. Actually better than G is. If give him G, I could, yeah. Okay, well, let's give him G as engine. Can I put in the one in large concealed? That's pretty good, I think. I mean, you know, I could probably improve the armors a bit, but I mean, it's giving him 36 health. 17 AP is pretty good. All right. Now I just want to check Gia's car got the good one. Power section. There we go. Let's be able to improve on these. What were they selling in the way of repulsors? See, this would be better, right? Give Gia one more AP. Yeah, I don't have a way of getting those right now, unfortunately. Let's fit that to Benny's car, and then... Well, Benny's car or Cress's? Cress is the one we're actually going to be using more. I mean, that's probably... It's the same one, isn't it? Okay. Come out of that. Give him that for now, and we'll sell the other one. Okay, the upshot of that is I think I've got an engine to sell. 105? It's not too bad. Did I not fit that? Worried the pressing. Yeah, I switched to it. Turbo engine, there we go, sell that. 75 bucks. I think I'm pretty much out of stuff I could sell. Sell that. Got a big one on Luca's car now. Yeah. Change crew vehicles, don't need to repair. I can do the paint job on this though, it's a bit brown, isn't it? Alright, repair, we don't need to do that. Cool, alright. That's good. Spent all my money pretty much. Well, we made 100 back. Well, 75 back. So it's a bit of walking around money, but let's go to the records building now, I suppose.
Gia, over here.
We look for the drab spot of color against a set of concrete steps and a double set of ornate doors. A film of grime says no one's been down here for months. Need help getting it open?
I got it, I think. My key should still work.
The door clicks open to a long, dark box. It's like breathing in a decades-sealed cabinet. Dust and stale air rush my nose, filling it with aged paper and cardboard.
Ow!
Oh, geez. Gia, could you get the lights? Wally, alright?
A cloud of dust wafts through what little space is left between several towers of boxes. Grayson skips around the mess.
Welcome to the Swan. What'd you think?
Hot dog! Get a look at the size of this place. You fit a stadium's worth of Metro Maniacs fans in here.
Yeah, but it's going to be a fixer-upper. Think we can get it ready in time?
Hey, you wanted to remind people of how things used to be? The Swan once was the go-to place for a good time, whether you were a first-timer or a champion dancer.
My eyes rove the hall. For every box and stapler I find, I see pieces of its former glory in chandeliers and brass ornaments. It's not often you uncover spots like this in the lowers. What's the story behind this place?
You're looking at the oldest dance academy this side of the lowers. It was opened 3 barons back by a generous old lady with a fondness for romance and a hatred of crass, smoky nightclubs. She left it to the community when she passed, and we took darn good care of it. We used to alternate between teaching, casual, and competitive dance nights.
You seem pretty familiar with the place. Didn't just have a key, you knew where the light switch was in the dark.
Yeah, I forgot to give the key back when the hall closed. After what happened, I didn't think they'd mind if I kept a souvenir. I used to be one of their regulars. Mostly provided the music, but some nights I'd come down here just to sit. Me and others used to spend whole nights chatting it up under these chandeliers.
All right, where do we get started?
It's been some time since I was down here. How about you take a looky-loo? See if you can find the hall's dance sheets and record player. Oh, and we'll need to see if the bar's still hooked up.
Alright.
I give the boxes a rifle through and give up at the 4th. Whatever the Swan might have been before, Nation's Crusade buried it with enough staplers and lined paper to supply a skyscraper. Among inventory papers and broken glass, my eyes drawn to several footprints dotting a scrap of something. My shoe taps the pattern out to an invisible partner. Back, right, up, right. These are dance sheets, right? Where do you want them?
Table's good. I'll organize them later.
While I ankle around a jungle of knickknacks, Benny's got Grayson's ear in an interview between juggling light bulbs.
So, Mr. Grayson, the Criers readers want to know. Who are you exactly? How's a suit go from pushing pencils to throwing clandestine shindigs?
You aren't gonna publish my name, are you?
Nah, I'll give you a whatchamacallit, a pseudonym. Gotta protect my sources. We can call you something mysterious, like Mr. X.
Mr. X, huh? Well, okay then. As for the question, I've actually always had a relationship with pushing pencils. Being a musician usually means doing something to pay the bills between gigs.
Hang on. The Cooper Club's Battle of the Bands, right? You were one of the acts.
Oh gosh, yes. I might not have been Silverfoot James or Kid Holiday, but I like to think I put on a good show back there.
Footprints dance. An off-color corner pokes out of the boxes, like a hand breaking through the rubble of a collapsed building, pleading for help. It takes several minutes to dig out a stage, a record player, and a trombone and its case. Found the record player.
Thank goodness. Yeah. That, takes care of them.
Grayson's chipper mood fades, swallowed by some dark cloud cast by the stage.
I guess he never came back for it.
The who and the what?
My ex-partner. I mean, old bandmate. We used to go everywhere together. My trumpet and his trombone, too. The Swan, the streets, the rooming house. Anywhere we could play.
Used to?
We had a disagreement. But it's fine. We still talk. Well, once in a while.
Between the shuffling of boxes, the soft chatter of voices, and the scritch of Benny's pencil, the air starts to feel lighter.
You said, I quote, Nation's Crusade has a ban on frivolous and morally suspect music. So how come you're still here? Shouldn't you be playing at some club on the other side of the lowers?
Well, I tried auditioning around after the band. Briefly landed a gig on another island, but Annie's followers started spreading the word there, too. So it wasn't long before I was looking for work again. And once the money ran out and the callbacks stopped, I was stuck.
The pencil stops.
That ain't fair.
Yeah, you're right, but I look at it this way. We've all got to eat somehow. And if I keep eating, I'll keep finding chances to keep playing.
The bar's a dumping ground, counter struggling under a hill of boxes and a ring of files and spare mugs. I squeeze my hand under the counter and flip the switch. The bar's got power.
Terrific. Gia, can we borrow you?
They've got a corner mostly excavated, except for a stack of steel folding chairs. 3 trips later, we uncover a patch of wood and a fleeing spider. It runs off behind a large pile of clutter. Going to take a lot of elbow grease to make this place presentable. We'd better get enough people to make it worth it.
Trust me, despite all the finger-wagging around impropriety and wild behavior, there are still plenty of people who want to dance. All they need is somewhere to do it.
Oh, I see how it is. It's like they say, nothing draws a crowd like a crowd.
Exactly. You think I started with a garage full of people? It started as friends, then neighbors, then friends of neighbors, then people I'd never met, all who just wanted to hear the music again.
Maybe it's the sparkle in his eyes as he says it, or the unshakable belief behind his words. But I almost believe it. Anyway, how's it look?
It's the same Swan I fell in love with. Or she will be once we get these stink boxes out of the way and start gussying her up. Oh gosh, I got so much to do.
Then we're better off splitting the work. Aside from the venue, what's left?
Usually I'd be sending out the invite. I stash location, time, specifics in a different spots. That lets the regulars know who to bring and where to keep the bucketheads away from.
No problem. Just tell me where to deliver and I'll get the word out.
Okay, sure. That leaves stocking supplies. Gia, I hate to ask, but...
That depends. What am I grabbing? Grayson taps his thoughts out on his chin like he's checking against items on a list. One has him frowning, briefly but deeply.
Booze, music, and cosmetics. Whatever you can get. I was already planning a run for next week's party, but we'll need it sooner. Fortunately, you can grab it all in one place.
Last I checked, even bootleggers avoided Nation's Crusade. No one wants to risk getting caught holding moonshine by a buckethead.
It's around, if you know where to look. Officials hoard it for their rallies, usually get a fresh stock whenever they raid speakeasies or get a new island. If you're lucky, you can sneak off with some.
And if I can't?
Oh, well, we won't be completely dry. I have a regular attendee who brings homemade grape juice. We'll keep the taps flowing for a little while, just not the night or half the night.
You're a musician. You and that record player aren't enough entertainment?
Yeah, I mean, sure. It'll do in a pinch. But the Swan's records haven't been updated in years. People aren't going to show for something they've heard 100 times. I was thinking...
Grayson drops his gaze to his feet, rubbing his hands across his cheeks as though to ease the words out.
I was thinking we're reopening the Swan. People will feel nostalgic. It might be nice to do a reunion gig with me and Freddie. The Swan's best brass players, back for one night only.
Still not seeing where you need my help. He's your bandmate. What's stopping you from asking him?
Freddie won't talk shop with me. Stopped after Annie made clear the music band was here to stay. Won't even talk about tunes or auditions, let alone any floating dance halls.
But he'll talk to me? A total stranger? For a moment, the man looks like he wants to take back his request and bury it away in the pockets of his drab suit. But hope's a powerful thing.
Freddie looks like some no-nonsense, gloomy guy. But he's not. He's the most passionate musician I've ever met.
Keep things polite and respectful and he'll hear you out. Tell him I want to talk. That's all.
Cosmetics?
Yeah. The Swan used to give guests the Cinderella treatment. Helped them feel good about themselves. There are folks who haven't seen a tube of lipstick or a jar of hair oil in years.
Huh. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I've been seeing less painted ladies around.
What's got Nation's Crusade hung up on cosmetics?
Oh, they're, signs of loose morals that encourage dangerous intermingling. Same way bright clothing or scents tempt you into pride and vanity.
Uh-huh. Sounds like I won't find any at the local beauty shop then.
Oh gosh, no. None of those left either. But I hired a smuggler to bring some in. I was gonna meet him for the pickup later. It's by an iron gate. Tell him Grayson sent you, and that the invite's still good.
All right. Sounds doable. Where am I heading?
The Temperance Rally. Annie runs it at least once a month, brings everyone together. You bring what you have to purge, and you destroy it with the help of your neighbors. The most devout always show up. And Freddie.
The musician swallows down a lump. I don't know what makes him more queasy. The event itself or his dear pal giving up the horn for an axe. Charming. The booze and your bandmate I get. But why would you arrange a pickup in the middle of a mob?
It felt like the easiest place to hide an outsider, Like a tree in a forest. Nothing unusual about visitors who want to see what upstanding living looks like.
I'll look into it. You just focus on the venue.
Break a leg. And try to grab as much as you can. The more we get, the better the party.
All right. So, Benny's not going to be as useful as Cress in a scrap, but he could be more useful than Cress if we need to be sneaky and do stuff. Even though he's depressed, I don't know how to cheer him up, unfortunately. Guess we'll go there now. A long journey. We're probably going to have stops on the way, I have to guess. Yeah. Oh no. Very surprising.
Brighter than the fires of hell and hotter than the sun, a chorus of righteous axes rain down on items judged guilty. Rivers of liquor seep into the ground while metal, wood, and paper feed the pyres. I duck behind the crowd of manic avengers while Baron Annie the Axe takes to the field.
We shall cut down their idols, destroy their sacred pillars, burn their altars. As Paul said, give no opportunity to the devil.
She goes to a woman struggling under the weight of crates of bottles. Together, they cast it over the edge to the applause of an adoring crowd.
Drinking, gambling, vanity, pleasures of the flesh. But we do not gratify these earthly desires. Instead, we walk by the Spirit of the Lord.
The answering shouts make the island quake like it's Judgment Day. It only comes to an abrupt lull when Annie steps down from her perch to hold out her hand to a downcast man.
These books were my late wife's. She was a good woman. Never meant any harm, but the content is, I know. But these were hers.
What does Paul say? That the devil and his machinations will come in sheep's clothing. All of us can be deceived, brother. Your wife meant no harm, but she carried on with evil, just as my parents did. You can make that right.
Her words are the push he needs. He sobs and lets his wife's books fall, cremated by the flames to a choir of soothing neighbors. I tightly thumb Zio's hat.
I love a happy ending, don't you?
I jump out of my skin. The twisted melodrama must have thrown me off, because I hadn't seen the crone or her basket of goodies until she was at my shoulder.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lamb Chop. I didn't mean to frighten you. I would have said hello earlier, but you look completely taken with our Annie.
I think we should play along.
Yeah, she's a real inspiration. Hard to take your eyes off her.
Well, look at you. You're a fresh daisy in the flower patch, and you're already sucking things in like it's water.
Wait a sec. How do you know I'm new?
Why, it's my job. I'm one of the event organizers, or as I like to call it, the door lady. When I see a new face, I can't help but make them feel welcome. Here, for you.
She catches my hand. Years of social niceties and smuggler instincts prevent me from yanking it away before she palms me a set of dice. Didn't think Nation's Crusade approved of gambling.
No, these are the cast-out lamb chop. I keep them on hand to help warm folks up. Small and easy. Toss them and you're done.
She watches me with as much anticipation as the witch waiting for Gretel to take a bite.
Continue to play along.
When in Nation's Crusade, I tell myself. I roll them between my fingers and throw them over the edge.
Would you look at that? Clean to the burrows. We'll make a destroyer of vice out of you yet.
But take hope, for even our Christ was tempted. Stay vigilant, brothers and sisters.
Bodies disperse as Annie charges forward, rallying her followers to other battlements. I slowly exhale and use the shift in the crowd to make my escape. Thanks for the welcome, ma'am. Think I'll go mingle.
Call me Bethany. I'd love to introduce you around, but someone's got to mind the exit. You'll be all right on your own?
I'll figure something out.
That's the spirit. Have a lovely time. But don't slack off, We're here to destroy sin. Cookies are only for those who do their part.
You didn't mention there'd be cookies.
The older woman totters off, but a sickly sensation lingers. Maybe she's nosy, but she casually glances my way once in a while. Better hope she gets over a mother henning fast.
Alright, so we're here to steal a bunch of stuff. That's pretty.
Whatever you think of
this?
paupers, they all share a similar story. Shadowy, glow-eyed specters at the Undercity gates. This one standing around topside like an alligator sunbathing in a fountain.
What are you staring at?
Sorry, caught me off guard. Never seen a pauper out in the open.
New to Nation's Crusade, eh? So long as you don't shriek over some rats scurrying around, we won't have any problems.
Not worried about terriers? The headlights behind his goggles take on an intensely gleeful glow.
Yeah, the Baron gave him a talking to. Our contracts state they can't stop us from joining service, or the destruction of evil when we see it.
But you don't seem to be in a hurry to grab an axe or kindling.
My part comes later. I'll be here all night, sister. Cleaning up after the topsiders have had their fun. Otherwise, they let moonshine flood the tunnels and block our doors with their barrels.
You folks look like you've got a decent relationship with Annie.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Best we've ever had with the Baron. Only one to include Aether when they preach human decency.
So you're a fan. It's almost impossible to see past the thick lens, but I almost see the crease of a brow in the upward flick of his gaze.
I don't think she's all that. But her way means I get the sky.
Hypothetically, if someone wanted to take some of those barrels off your hands, how much would it cost?
Hypothetically, make me an offer.
Okay, we've been putting points into strategists, so actually this is a bit of a help. Benny's dragging us down, unfortunately, but it's still an 83% chance, so give it a go. Looks good.
This event's a circus. Doubt they make cleanup easy.
No, they do not.
What if I said I got something planned for those barrels? Something that'll have the stiffs clutching their pearls.
I'd say it could be worth it. Nice if someone else could be inconvenienced for once. The barrels will be by your car.
Nice, got the booze.
Fat wooden bodies spill their heady contents into a nearby drain. A barrel or two would be a hit at the party, if I can find more than women's-sized pockets to smuggle them out. A spidery itch crawls down my spine. Looks like my nosy greeter's still watching.
Smashy smash.
I borrow an axe off a noble-faced official and take my best swing. The executioner's blade splits through to the cheers of the crowd and the mourning of my inner smuggler. Bells shrilly scream under a beating of axes. Nation's Crusade must have raided a casino, because there are enough slot machines to fill a wing of pandemonium. Some still jingle with coins between hits. A spidery itch crawls down my spine. Looks like my nosy greeter's still watching.
Alright, let's try and steal. Hey.
I kneel over the hill of battered metal corpses and jam my boot knife between the loose plating. A few wriggles later, it pops loose, releasing its bounty to my waiting pocket.
Bonfire research. What's that? Oh, Nelly. Oh. Ooh.
Crackle of white-hot embers and the smell of pulp, plastic, and fabrics have me breathing shallow. I turn my head upwind and notice the curve of a still pristine record. A spidery itch crawls down my spine. Looks like my nosy greeter's still watching.
Thanks to Benny, we got a good chance of this. Yeah. I don't say it's, even though it's 100%, I don't say it's guaranteed because of the last time I rolled Snake Eyes.
I slip the record between my coat and shirt. If the party doesn't love it, Cress will. A truck on the side is loaded, but strangely untouched. I find the cause in a letter stuck on the dash. They detail orders to move overstock to storage, stamped with Nation's Crusade seal. It hits me. I could walk out of here with barrels of booze if I had one of those letters. But Bethany's gaze is like a hovering wooden spoon. I grudgingly decide to circle back later. Look for the iron gate, Grayson had said. I casually lean against it, but 5 minutes pass and the only thing that joins me is falling ash. A small scrap of cloth tucked into a nearby fence waves at me. Yellow for attention, a smuggler's message. I tug it out, along with a note hidden in a matchbox. The message is curt. Too hot. Meet at the bend on the closed road. My heart kicks through my ribs at the handwriting. I knew it from scribbled work orders and personal
Needles
notes slipped in my pockets. Part of me wants to tell Grayson his pickup was a wash, but I've still got a job to do, even if it means meeting with needles.
Alright, let's just talk to Freddy and then we'll go wherever
Amidst
that
the
says.
shouting and raucous fervor, I hear the steady chop of an axe. The man behind it wields it with the air of a cloud on a funeral day, preparing tinder for the pyres. Freddy?
Yes? Can I help you, miss?
Gia Randazzo. I'm a mutual friend of Grayson's.
Are you here on his behalf?
There a problem if I am? The former musician snorts, giving me a knowing half-smile dyed in melancholy.
No offense, but I'll have to decline. Grayson didn't come himself, which means he wants you to ask me something he knows I'll say no to.
Another barrel slate breaks. He throws them into a pile and starts on another.
I'm not looking for trouble, Miss Randazzo. It's my day off.
This is why we got Benny with us, even with his morale low. We can ask him about stuff first, though. I think it's just info.
Hell of a way to be spending your day off. Don't got any hobbies to catch up on?
Fresh air, social time, exercise. I don't need much else.
You sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, you look like you'd rather be anywhere else. The axe comes down with pitch-perfect precision, but there's not a drop of satisfaction behind those eyes.
Doesn't matter what I want, it's responsibility. I already promised Mrs. Bethany I'd replenish the wood.
You that worried about a conversation?
By smooth talk and flattery, they deceive the minds of naive people. You give them a minute and you find yourself playing up plants in a greenhouse because someone said please.
Grayson's that persuasive, huh? He answers by chopping wood chips into splinters.
How is he?
Looked fine, last I checked.
Alright, well, let's do the roll. As long as we don't roll snake eyes, it's a win. Ooh, every time I see a 1 on those rolls. Clench.
Maybe his mind's made up, but Grayson had been sure Freddy would at least hear me out. I wait until Freddy's finished taking apart a bar top before I try again. Look, Freddy, I'm not asking for much. A minute of your time and I'll be out of your hair. I'll even tell Grayson to give you space. A tangle of emotions whirls across his face before they come out in a long sigh.
Your minute starts now. What's Grayson want?
I think about saying he can ask Grayson himself, but one look at the grim line of his face tells me he's not budging without something solid. In low tones, I show him my hand. An opportunity. Grayson's organizing something from the good old days. One night only. He wanted to know if you'd be up for a reunion. He closes his eyes, breathes slow, and, just as slowly, puts the axe to the side.
Gia, was it? I'm going to assume you're trying to help, but you're not. You're enabling him.
So what? You think he should give up? Like you?
Yes. Grayson's chasing something that isn't coming back. We took our shot and we failed. We're stuck now, so we might as well make something out of it. He'd rather get himself hurt. He'll get caught, or he'll wake up and realize it's been for nothing. I won't be a part of that.
Goad him.
Yeah, you look real happy right now.
I never said anything about happy. It's about making do. I've made peace with that.
And how's that working out for you? Smashing up firewood just because some lady said to fight evil?
I think you should go. I've gotta finish this.
All right, fine. You don't care anymore. So you won't mind if I trade that trombone in at the pawn shop?
If you lay a finger on it, I'll...
His mouth hangs open, the near threat as good as a confession.
You're as sneaky as Grayson. I need to clear my head. If you see Grayson first, tell him I'll think about it.
Alright. Yeah, so this, can't just exit the scene, so... I circle back to the trucks now.
The truck on the side is loaded, but it hits me.
If I talk to Bethany again, maybe
Hello,
distract her.
Lamb Chop. Leaving so soon?
Let's leave.
Yeah, time I head out.
Of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. Before you go, I have something to say. Dearie, when Annie calls to you to destroy evil, you act. No buts, no coy blushes. You do as you're told.
Sorry, Bethany. Must have misheard you over the noise. The witch hasn't finished with me yet, though. She leans close to pat my forearm, like she's measuring me for the oven.
I wanted to talk to you alone. Didn't want someone jumping to conclusions. But I saw you getting handsy with the offerings earlier.
My hairs stand up, already priming for flight. I force myself to stay calm and keep mum.
Now, simply being near sin isn't a crime, or we'd all be destined for the lake of fire. But if you did do something shameful, now's the time to confess.
83%? 5 or more. Eee.
You got me. I almost pocketed something, but I couldn't go through with it. I felt like Annie was there, reminding me how the devil comes disguised as human desire.
Oh, my dear. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed, but I'm glad you took Annie's lessons to heart before you made a mistake. You can start making up for it with redoubling your efforts to purge the sin from both the city and yourself. If you need a place to volunteer, I can find somewhere to get you settled.
The fields of white-hot judgment fade in my mirror. I breathe deep the cool air and thumb the wheel as I go over Grayson's list. I got music and booze covered. All that's left is the cosmetic pickup.
Alright, I'm actually going to head back... oh, I think I can? Yeah. I want to see what Nelly can cook up for me with that thing I found. So let's go back to the Earl. I think I might switch Crest back in as well. Benny was helpful there. But, you know, I think we're probably going to have trouble sooner rather than later. So let's equip her, make her go first in the order again. I'll check out her truck before we leave here. But let's see what Nelly can cook up for us.
Hi, Gia.
Any idea what this could be used for?
This one might be tricky. I think I can now finish this little side project I've been working on. I'll leave something for you in the steamer trunk when it's all done. Let me know if there's...
What do we get? Plasma cannon. Blast compressed ether in short-range areas. A heavy weapon. Damages any enemy vehicles in a small area. Well, it's 6 AP, but just 5 ether damage. Bloody hell. It's noticeable heat, though. At the moment... What are we using at the moment? Yeah. And I kind of want to know what our ether weapon does, but... That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Let's go... Bit it. Okay, that's going to push our heat higher, but I'm not that fussed about that. So, Luca's vehicle. It's got the repulsor. Well, it's probably going to replace the stun grenade, I guess, which I haven't really used to great effect yet, but this thing is going to be absolutely crazy. Yeah, so this... It's obviously more, but it does more damage. Small AoE. Spit it. See how that goes. And I want to check Press's car as well, because I was changing around parts, obviously. I'll give about the medium armor from the circus car. Let's do that. That's good. Maybe unequip this additional stuff. Sell it. Yeah, I think I might sell all this stuff, honestly. Maybe not the grenade launcher. But I might sell the rest. This money's a bit site. Maybe worth going back to that garage, get that ether device I was sort of eyeing up. Just want to check Gia's car. Slightly concerned about parts to okay. Yeah, so this... Oh, it was noticeable. Maybe that won't put our heat up then. I thought maybe it was a level above what we were already using. So actually it should be okay, the heat. Yeah, it's still 2. Oh, that's awesome. I keep doing that. Alright, let's head back to Nation's Crusade. I'm going to go back to that garage. I think I might get that sort of Ethernet thing. Or maybe get the better engine even. Even more AP. So there's this we can afford now. So this does weigh more. So Gia couldn't use it. If anyone's got a weight thing, they could fit it. Kind of like the stun though. Let me have a quick look at the cars again and see who's got how much AP. So Crest could have the bigger engine. Luca's on max. I could lose that though and give it to someone else. Give it to Crest or something. Lose a couple of health and get an even bigger engine. Might do that. Might do that. Okay, let's take the big ass engine. Goes on 17, now it's on 20 AP. That's pretty good. I think. Is that max weight? I think that means... I don't think... Where was the one he just took out? Was it this? No, it was this one, wasn't it? So that's not as good. But it's better than Cress's. Oh, and actually she's that's all her armor slots filled. Okay, so we can do that. Now we can maybe sell this engine. How much would I get? 100? Yeah. Why can't I sell that? Is it one Nelly? It might be one Nelly made. I've kind of forgotten. Okay, well I can't buy that. That's the other thing I'd want to buy, I think. Then there's these, which... somewhat better than she's. Yeah, there's more stuff I'd want there, but we'll come back if we make that money. Alright, well, that's probably a decent place to leave it for now. I don't know how long the meeting with Needles will take, but then we'll come back and do the stuff at the dance, I expect. So yeah, plenty more to do on this mission. And then see what effect that has on Annie, I guess. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. You know, let me know what you thought about this episode, what you think about Annie's zone in and of itself. It's definitely got its own issues, hasn't it? To put it mildly. But, you know, let me know your thoughts. And a big thank you as well to our channel members for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. Hugely appreciated as ever. And, you know, if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and getting earlier access to my videos, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.